Travis Kelce was caught with a hickey.
Who's Travis Kelce?
Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
I would never be caught with a hickey.
Did Taylor Swift give it to him? We should DNA test it.
You can't.
Do you think that
DNA
works on a
test
hickey?
No.
Have you ever want to be a meme?
You son of a bitch.
Got him.
Oh.
Well, hold on. Are you talking about the picture or?
Remember?
I don't remember what you said.
What about a sound bite? What?
Here we are.
Here we are.
Welcome
Do it.
to In the
We
Buff.
did it. Oh.
We've got the usual suspects here today. As your host, Chris will announce everybody. Cody,
Bro, you look-
John, and Scott.
Wow.
From the time that we ended the Christmas session to now,
It's been like-
you look homeless.
It's been like 6 minutes.
Dude, I lost my apartment.
In those 6 minutes?
Yeah, dude.
Where are you gonna put the scale at now?
I've been selling dime bags on the street with it.
You been
Oh,
weighing?
I've been weighing.
There you go.
hell yeah.
Perfect use.
Make it work for you.
I lost the apartment because the scale is not calibrated, and I've been shorting people.
Wait, isn't that good for you?
Wait, yeah. You should be making
Not
stacks
if I
on
get
stacks.
beat the shit out of me.
Did they
What
take your
How does that
apartment?
make you lose the apartment?
Would you like to be a meme?
You son of a bitch! Again! I came in right before we started recording the podcast, and I just had a thought. I'm like, have you ever wanted to be a meme? And I asked, and then Scott said something. He said something. Okay.
I said, like an image of myself or something I've said.
And then I'm like, hey, let's save it for the podcast, because
Yeah.
maybe it'll be fun conversation. I'm souring on the idea now, if I'm honest, but I think we've got enough comedic
Right.
conversation out of it.
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Then we started the podcast.
And then we started the podcast.
Oh, right.
An image of yourself.
An image of myself. No, because I
Yeah.
hate the way I look, and I hate the idea of people seeing me.
Right.
Because if they took a picture of me and be like, "Look at that fat loser," right? That'd be the meme. Fat loser makes a reaction.
I'm pretty sure yours would be. It would be called the damn near meme.
Oh, yeah.
Like I imagine because it started with like damn near taught how to swim.
Ski.
Whatever, dude. It wasn't. Wait, it wasn't swimming.
No, it was ski.
Oh,
Damn
you're
near
wrong.
taught her how to ski.
Anyways, like I really thought it was a swimming thing, so I just imagine you in like just a full decked out fishing outfit,
Oh, wait, what?
like over.
Fish ears don't swim?
Yeah, so you would have had to teach her how.
What the?
He was teaching her how to ski, John.
Well, I'm sorry. In my canonical universe, it was swim.
It's a
Oh,
canon
man.
event. What about you? What would a meme? How about that? What would a meme be of you, John?
Come back to me.
Cody.
You do look very
Memeable.
Nah, not necessarily me. You kind of look like a Midwestern scumbag Steve.
Right.
If you remember image macro
Right,
memes from the
right.
2010s.
I saw his hat
Thanks.
the other day. Scumbag Steve's hat.
Right.
Not his, just the one that looked
Is
very
it,
similar.
is it a Louis Vuitton hat?
I have no fucking clue what it
genuinely.
is.
So I have no idea what we're talking about. So I took that
Flows
as
seamlessly through the conversation.
I took that as Steve was the guy, and you were like a Midwestern scumbag version of Steve, and I'm like, we're all just gonna blow past this.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Which Steve did you think I was talking about?
I don't fucking know.
Stranger
From
Things.
Blue's Clues.
Stranger Things is where I went.
Mm.
I think I could see you because you have just a face that looks very tired.
Yeah.
Like, there's a soundbite that's like, oh, I don't remember what it is. It's something in Spanish saying, somebody in Spanish saying something along the lines of, like, I'm overworked, boss. And he sounds so weary. He's like, estoy jefe. Like, you know, he just sounds so sad. I could see your face overtop that.
El jefe, mucho trabajo. Mucho.
No, it's not what it was. But it was close.
I took
could,
Spanish.
You could be a meme of like,
I'm basically already like a discount Morgan Wallen.
who's that?
Who the fuck is Morgan Wallen?
He's a country artist.
You are Sleazy Steve.
You are now Sleazy Steve.
Steezy Sleep.
Man.
Chris, you can't be a meme.
I already know the image, though.
What is it?
It's that image. I'll put the picture up because John uses it as his.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, you have the best meme of all of us.
Yeah, I'm just.
But what would the caption be?
good.
What would the caption be?
It would be.
Where am I?
It would take the place of like one of those like utterly confused memes.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like.
I always got that vibe from Side Eye Chloe. Was that she was confused? It was like,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm, for sure.
So it would be like your face when you're driving in Florida.
do they have bad drivers in Florida?
No, what I'm saying is that
I've never been.
Florida's so fucked up.
I've never
that
been to Florida.
Driving through Florida.
I've also
That
never been to
face-
Florida.
That face guy would
Not
be
very relatable. This is an interesting conversation because all those people in memes are actual people.
Right. They're
Not
not
that-
just NFTs.
I mean, not those AI memes, or those memes from animated things.
I guess so. Yes, Chris. Thank you.
sad Happy Harold or whatever his name is.
That's an actual guy.
He looks like that all the time.
Velociraptor's not a person.
Is that the old man that's just
Oh.
like smiling because he has to?
What was the?
Who are we
penguin?
talking about? I don't,
It's,
I've
internet
never named
historians,
any
especially
single
Africa.
meme.
Internet historian's thumbnail. guy.
Right.
Did you guys see that fucking H Bomber guy video?
I did.
Jesus Christ!
That-
I didn't know. I loved that Man in Cave video. I had no idea. I'm so happy that H Bomber guy showed me that
Mhm.
because I never would have known. I didn't even know there was like a controversy with it getting taken down or anything.
I didn't either.
Holy fuck! And I love Internet Historian, and now I don't know how to feel because that's pretty fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
That's messed up. It was John. John doesn't know what we're talking about. Remember that
I'm like
Man in
0
Cave
for
video?
6 right now.
Remember that Man in Cave video? It's a really great video, but the reason the video is so great is because he just plagiarized an entire very well written article.
You guys talked about this before.
Yeah. I don't think it was on the podcast, was it?
Mm-mm.
I don't
Okay.
think so, no.
And man, fuck that.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it.
He took that James guy to the cleaners.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, like 2 hours.
It felt
Just-
good at the end. I gotta be real.
Honestly, like, it's not cool
Yeah.
what this James guy did. It's not cool. Like, what does our commentary fucking matter about the situation?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not cool. He did plagiarize some stuff. He pawned off other people's work as his own.
Right.
But that's also not evil. He didn't, like, murder anybody.
Absolutely
Or
not.
commit tax fraud. He probably, I don't know him, but probably was just genuinely interested in this topic, in this information, and wanted to expose a larger audience to it.
What's really interesting to me in regards to the James guy, whose name I cannot remember,
James Somerton.
James Somerton, he would just like say things, and I don't know where he got, like, I wouldn't have known it was not true if it weren't for that video, the H Bomber guy video, where he just says a thing. Like, the one example I have in my mind is that he was talking about like a pride thing at Disneyland,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
and it just factually everything he said about in the sentence was incorrect, and he just moved on. He kept going in the video. But H Bomber guy was like, no, actually, that's all fucking wrong what you just said. And you just got away with it. You're just telling these people this wrong stuff. And I can understand. It actually made me very introspective in regard to the House of Leaves video that I want to make.
Mhm.
And how much of that is plagiarism.
Well, I think we have a bit of a safety net there, because the video is about the book.
Yeah. We are spotlighting, hey, Mark Z. Daniel, spotlighting this fucking 2,000 subscriber channel. We'll get 50 views if it gets made. Hey, Mark Z. Danielewski, I fucking love your book. I genuinely do. Mark Z. Danielewski, at me. But
Mhm.
I don't use Twitter.
I don't...
X.
At the channel.
What I mean is, there isn't any pretense that what we're saying
is our own.
isn't about the book.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. So I think that gives us a good I don't know. What's the right word? Barometer? Safety net?
But I will say, like, because of that video, the H. Bomber Guy video that I keep mentioning, the plagiarism video, while I'm going through the script of what I'm going to be putting out, I will have that in mind of, like, is what I'm saying right? Am I giving proper credit to the person I'm quoting right now? Am I making it very clear that these are my words and not someone else's that I'm parroting?
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have thought about that if it weren't for that very well-made video.
I think that's the point of that video.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is to change the landscape of the long-form video essay on YouTube. It's to make it more professional than it has been.
In full disclosure, I had no fucking clue who James Somerton was before watching that video.
No, the point of the video was to own the libs. Am I right, guys?
Got him, roasted. How about you stop being gay?
Okay, I'll leave.
But what I'm trying to say is, if we use a quote from the book, that's fine, because we're talking about the book, and we can just say, hey, this is from the book.
Yeah. Like, we could even, like, select the page and shit. That's what I mean when I say it wouldn't have even been in my head how to frame a quote or whatever from the book or from a source that we're citing or whatever. And I think not only is it just good practice to do that, it'll just make it look more professional. And thinking about how it makes it look more professional makes me really confused about some of the other people in that video, where they just didn't do... They were just quoting, but they just didn't do the extra little bit of editing to, like, dash this person said this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it look more professional when you do that. And not only that, it really doesn't make it look otherwise. It doesn't make it look like you're the one saying it. So I don't know why they're not just doing that. Regardless.
Well, for us, it would be the page number, since we'll be only quoting from...
Oh, fuck no. I like we've talked about this before.
Right.
But here we go. I like the idea that we use the book's tricks against it.
Yes.
So when we're making, like how fucking Zampano explains the echoes,
Mm-hmm.
we would spend a lengthy, like 5 to 10 minute long segment literally just talking about the history of book formatting.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that when we get to the part where the book's format shits the bed, it's just highlights how weird and not normal that is, even though we're like, yeah, that's weird. We understand that that's weird, but we're just gonna look just like the book does.
But it's actually almost, not to get too highbrow here, look at me apologizing for everything I'm saying, putting qualifiers after everything, but it also seems a bit like a satire of video essays, particularly long video essays.
Hell yeah.
Because there are plenty of tricks that video essayists use, not necessarily to pad the runtime, but they do go on these weird tangents that seem to fall away from the original topic of the video. And playing with... Because Mark Danielewski played with the idea of what it means to write a book, and I think we can do the same thing of what it means to make a video essay, if that makes sense.
Damn, yes.
I do have a serious question, though, about the video. And about citing our source. If we like, let's say we quote a line verbatim from it, and we decide we're going to cite the source. When we put down who said it, do we put Zampano, Mark, or Johnny?
Well, I've already started my script, and there's been at least 2 moments so far where I'm like, where instead, rather, because I understood going in, I would have been, if I used the phrase, and I quote, it would have been said like 4 billion times.
Right.
So instead of saying, and I quote, I just say, page this. And then say the thing. And I'm hoping that the on-screen will aid with that. Regardless, that wasn't my corner.
What is your corner?
I had a pretty rough day today. Got a haircut.
Oh, it does look nice.
It looks shorter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks soft.
It is quite
Can
soft.
I touch it?
You can.
Oh!
Yes.
It's nice.
Yes. Anyway,
I touched his hair.
it's that time of year.
You also cut your hair.
I did.
Can I touch your hair?
No. No, thanks.
It's that time of year.
Come on in, John.
You didn't cut your hair.
I hate Christmas. I really do hate Christmas. And
I hate Chris.
I love Chris.
I love Christmas.
Moss.
Everybody hates Chris.
Continue.
Love Moss seems like a
a Taco Bell commercial?
Yeah, definitely some sort of tagline for something. Love
I thought
Moss.
that's what you were going for.
Mickey Bell. That's their
Well, it's
motto.
only
Love
Mickey Bell.
Moss.
What is
Yeah,
Mickey
yeah.
Bell?
McDonald's and Taco Bell.
Their love child.
I'm loving
Since
it.
one's
and live
Live
Moss.
Moss.
Oh, that's
Love Moss.
That's why you should work for whoever
Taco
the fuck
Bell.
does that.
Oh.
For McCosmic.
I'm not a huge fan of Christmas, and mainly the reason I dislike Christmas is first off I dislike because of my situation I can't give, right?
Right.
And I could make shit, but I don't want to. I want to be able to go to Goodwill and get wacky gifts and shit. I like the idea. Like I did make some stuff for you guys a couple years ago, and that was fun. It really was fun. I wish I could do it more, but I can't. But I think the main reason this gives you a little bit of a snippet as to what my corner is going to be. Because I was thinking about this a lot today. It wasn't going to be this, my corner. I think the main reason I dislike Christmas is that there's like this pressure from the outside to me that I have to be happy during Christmas because it is Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that makes it even harder to be happy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that.
If there's pressure to be. It's
Like-
it's not authentic.
It's like, it's not be happy, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And half the stories are people who are made to be happy.
And it's this kind of cynical line of thinking that I start spinning into this spiral of corporatism and cynical bullshit where like, don't they know it's Christmas? Yeah, I fucking do, okay? And does it mean anything to you that they know? It doesn't mean anything to me, so why should it mean anything to you? Do you just want them to spend more money? I don't give a fuck what they do or don't know. So it's almost extremist to me. The idea that they're like, everything around the corner is like evangelizing this idea that you should give and be happy. But like, I fucking can't. And I feel like a worthless sack of shit because of it. And I just hate this time of year because of that. Everything about this time of year is so great outside of Christmas. Because I love the weather. I love just the way it smells, as silly as that sounds. I love this time of year just because it's this time of year, seasonally. But then it's fucking Christmas. And also, just give more time to the other ones. It's like Christmas the second that it is Halloween is over.
And then it gets a 3-day weekend break. 4-day, really. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then as soon as we get into Cyber Monday, it's fucking back to Christmas.
Oh,
baby.
I disagree.
No.
I think as soon as you leave Thanksgiving dinner, it's Christmas season.
Yeah. Black Friday is Christmas shopping.
Yep. I 100% agree with you about this. I have long said that it is not Christmas until after Thanksgiving. October is Halloween, November is Thanksgiving, December is Christmas.
Hell yeah.
And I will not budge.
July is for blowing shit up.
And I see, we're diametrically opposed here because I love Christmas. I just think about it being Christmas and it makes me happy.
Do you play Christmas music?
All the time. Well, no, actually, not all the time. I only listen to it after Thanksgiving. But yes, all the time.
Mariah Carey?
Oh, for sure. I have that album on vinyl.
I've been inundated with Christmas music all day, and it's the only Christmas music I've heard all season, and it was too much. I hate it.
When
There's like 12 songs.
when Cody was taking me home,
You aren't listening. You aren't making your playlists long enough. There's the classic songs,
Oh
and then
my
there's
God.
like new Christmas pop.
But it's all
There's
just
also
like
the
the
cancel
same
songs.
medleys. There's like Jingle Bells and Santa shit.
Hey, you gotta get into some weird shit.
Mom's fucking Santa.
There's an album called Acid Christmas, and it's all like dance club shit, and none of it sounds like Christmas music, but it's Christmas themed. It's called Acid Christmas. I recently discovered this.
Mercifully, there wasn't Christmas music.
There's also an album that's all
haircut
just new wave
salon.
artists, and that was really nice. But I had to find some respite. Respite.
You're doing great.
Shit. Words are words.
English graduate.
When Cody was taking me home and he was playing Christmas music, we got into a conversation about Leslie Graham?
Leslie Gore.
Leslie Gore. They sing the one song.
What
It's
song?
my party.
It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want to.
Okay, all right.
They sing that song. And so I got Cody on this rabbit hole until eventually he played me. He started playing that album for me.
Wow. Holy shit. Man, there's 2 minutes of runtime right there, baby. Hell yeah.
That's a great segue into a conversation we're not going to talk about just yet.
Just ball it up.
Because I want to keep talking about this. But it's weird because Christmas music gives me the exact opposite feeling
Yeah.
to you. In fact, there's actually a very singular Christmas song that my mind wanders to right now I believe it's called Please Come Home for Christmas. It's not I'll Be Home for Christmas. It was originally made by the Eagles.
Oh, I think I know this.
But the song, the cover that I like is by Ryland James, I believe. And the last verse of the song, he talks about how his life is, going to shit. He has no friends. His girlfriend left him. His dog died, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the last lines of the song are, "But then it'll be Christmas and I'll be happy again." And I just like that idea that the season itself is what makes you happy.
See,
It's something that I look forwards to.
I can't tell if it's my fault now. You said that, and that felt so sad. Then it'll be Christmas and I'm happy again.
Mm-hmm.
That seems so sad.
I know, right. It's a genuinely sad song, and you realize, you feel that the singer is like, this is all I'm holding on to, is just that Christmas season.
Damn.
It's like he wants to be happy during that time. It's actually not a guarantee, but it's Christmas and he wants to be happy. And if no other time in the year he could be, he can then. And I just find that beautiful.
How do you guys feel about Christmas? You two haven't really spoken on Christmas yet.
Jim Croce also has a Dark Horse Christmas song
Yeah.
on his Life and Times album. It's the final song.
I think Coldplay has a sad Christmas song.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Asking Alexandria also has.
Everclear, one of my favorite Christmas songs, they have a song called I'll Be Hating You for Christmas.
What's that Everclear song that I like?
So Much for the Afterglow?
No.
Amphetamine?
Santa Monica?
Yeah.
Is that the one by Everclear?
Yeah.
It gets rid by the ocean, leave far behind. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Some Christmases are a lot harder than others because
What are you doing to him? Every time he tries to get in the zone, you just do something to fuck him up.
Great-great-grandmother died 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
And then...
Hold on, time out. Maybe this is about to be a really insensitive question.
I was going to say the same thing.
How close were you to your great-great-great-grandmother?
Not super close. But my grandpa, that was his grandma, and he was really close to her.
Also, great grandma.
Yeah,
You said great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be right.
So my grandfather's
his
grandmother.
Gotcha.
So she died 2 weeks before Christmas. And then that same year was the year a week before Christmas. My uncle unalived himself in Minecraft.
Didn't like the game?
No, he didn't. He did not like that game. So
I sympathize.
that was a really hard Christmas. And so every Christmas has kind of gotten back to normal a little bit each time. There always has to be banana pudding at family events, including Christmas, because my great grandmother always brought it. right? And so the Christmas after her, we were all like, who's going to make banana pudding? And we didn't have banana pudding that year. And I'm just like, it's not the time of year then. If we don't have this artifact.
It's interesting how we make these little traditions and how small they are, but also how important they come to be.
Yeah. So,
I promise. I'm not trying to do this. This is just how I understand things. It reminds me of serial killers. How you'll see the reason that serial killers have an MO, 90% of the time, the reason they have an MO, a modus operandi, for those who are uninitiated, which is their methodology when it comes to their murders. The reason they do it is because they're trying their best to relive that first glorious hit.
Mm-hmm.
And like BTK is the poster child for that exact sentiment, where he discovered what he liked and he had to recreate it perfectly every time or else it didn't work for him. And it reminds me of that, where like, this isn't Christmas if I don't have banana pudding.
Something I really like about Christmas music. We're back to Christmas music because I love talking.
I want to hear John's thoughts.
Go ahead.
There's a very clear theme amongst almost all Christmas music.
Bells.
No.
Bells will be ringing.
It's the conceit that Santa is real.
Hold on a second.
That's not a conceit.
Hold on a second. I don't like where the direction this is going.
But
if you're about to uproot something for me,
classic Christmas music follows this, and even modern Christmas music, especially by like just pop singers, always write music with the assumption that that Santa is real.
Yeah, you showed some song where the singer was sexually obsessed with Santa Claus.
I
love that childlike wonder is still present. Like, people are still willing to keep that facade up in their music.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you. I really can't.
I think that's beautiful.
I like the sexual undertones that Christmas music has, because I think it's
before you bastardize my, I just want to say I like that everybody just still plays along,
right?
Yeah.
Even though we know. Because there was that wonder when you were a child of believing in Santa and the presents just appearing underneath the tree, and it's real life magic.
For me, it was like Santa belief. The phenomena of Santa belief was more like cryptid belief, where I treated him like a Bigfoot or a Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that was fun for me. And then when the illusion broke, it was like when I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of stupid after all this time to think Bigfoot's real. But I believed in Bigfoot way longer than Santa Claus.
But in a song where an adult is talking about how Santa is going to be coming to town or visiting or whatever, it just makes me transport back to those times when I was younger and I was believing in the magic of Santa Claus.
Do you remember that Bruce Springsteen Santa Claus is Coming to Town cover?
Mm-hmm. It's not. I don't like it.
I hate
it.
I hate it because he sounds like he's gonna fucking die.
It's so good.
Or he's coming.
He's talking to the band, and is Santa gonna bring you a brand new saxophone this year?
It sounds like that's what it feels like.
You've been good this year. Santa's gonna bring you a brand new saxophone.
I don't like the final chorus where he's like laughing and he can't get the words out. I don't like it.
It doesn't.
Live performances in general, I'm not a fan of.
Absolutely,
all of you can just.
You were talking about sexualizing children.
Sexual undertones of Christmas songs.
Mm-hmm. Do you think there's a? I kind of see it. I sort of disagree though when people talk about how rapey that one song is. What's that one song?
Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Yep. I kind of don't think it's that rapey. I think it's just kind of. I don't know. I think people are. Maybe I'm wrong. How do you guys feel about that?
I think it's just two people being coy.
Yeah,
it feels like they're just flirting with each other.
But of course, us white guys are gonna say that.
Yeah, good point.
Bublé and some lady singer I didn't
Oh,
recognize.
they made it even worse.
They made it super.
You'd feel
super
like
horny.
new covers would like tone it down a bit. No, Bubble, he was like, no, let's ramp it up.
My dad loved Bubble.
Recently I heard a new Bublé Christmas song that I hadn't heard before, and he has these lady backup singers with him, and they're like, Mr. Bublé, and I'm just like, he totally was like, I'm gonna pay these women a bunch of money to call me Mr. Bublé to fill some sort of fucking weird ass fantasy.
Do you not like Michael Bublé?
He's a hack and a Christmas whore.
Oh my
Anyway.
goodness.
Ooh, this
Oh
is
my
coming out
God.
swinging.
Anyway,
Have you tried his drink?
I have.
Ham.
Wait, hold
And
on.
Bubble.
We talking about like a soda?
No, we're talking about his God-given nectar.
It is better than LaCroix,
LaCroix.
not by much.
I don't understand LaCroix. This is the podcast about LaCroix now. I don't get it. How can anyone like it? It tastes like piss. It tastes like hot piss.
It tastes like.
And it hurts me.
You should stop drinking that piss flavor then. They've got other flavors.
Anyway, sexual undertones of
You enjoy
Christmas.
drinking your
So,
piss,
like,
piss boy?
Christmas in the Sand is the one
Yeah,
song.
that's the
We'll put
one.
links to all these. Christmas in the Sand
Or
is the song.
not.
Did you see that face?
This lady, I
So
forget her name,
dismissive.
is just like, oh, Santa Claus I'm gonna be laying on the beach, and Santa Claus will be riding in on a big
Oh,
long
yeah, yeah,
board.
He's gonna fill my
And
stocking.
he's gonna- yeah.
Did Katy Perry ever make a Christmas song? Because that feels like California Girls. Except Snoop Dogg is Santa.
Oh.
Ho ho ho.
I'd see that music
Um,
video.
There's like Santa Claus got stuck in my
She
chimney.
did do a Christmas song.
Did she actually?
Yeah.
Featuring Left Shark.
I saw Mommy and Daddy kissing Santa Claus.
That was not so. That's just cute. I never understood the.
Wait,
people,
Mommy and Daddy?
I never understood the people who were too fucking stupid to realize that it wasn't the mom cheating on the dad with someone pretending to be Santa. I don't know why they go that
Hang on,
extra
no, no, no,
level.
No,
You
the
got that
impetus of the song is that the
It's-
kid doesn't know.
What I'm saying is, in reality, clearly the dad is dressed up as Santa, right?
Bro,
Look,
in reality,
To us,
Michael
Yeah.
but
Jackson
to a kid who
What-
believes in
yeah,
Santa.
What I'm
Michael
saying
Jackson
is-
wanted to see his dad clock Santa right in the nose.
In our reality, for some reason, there's a weird number of people who have brought this up to me,
Mhm.
saying like, "Isn't it weird that that song's about their mom cheating on their dad with a guy dressed as Santa?"
No.
It's dramatic irony.
guys,
Yeah.
she's about to get Santa's fat sack, dude.
You want the
It's
sack?
Santa. Hold on, we've already discussed this. It's canon. Every single song is assuming that Santa is real.
Okay,
So
yeah,
we
that's
can
what he
make
said. That's what he
we can
said.
make our implications, but that's Santa delivering his presents to your mother.
That lady wants a hippopotamus. What she needs is a smack in the mouth.
You
He's
should
gonna.
look. You shouldn't have
Then
asked.
then she'd be asking for her two front
front
teeth.
teeth.
You shouldn't have asked for
The
little
Christmas
sister
song
for
cinematic
Christmas, right?
universe.
Oh.
Say that again, Chris. We were all making fun of a joke.
You shouldn't have asked for a little sister for Christmas.
I didn't.
That's why
I
Santa
don't-
Claus is putting the Mac on your mom.
Oh,
Bro.
okay.
Oof.
Oh,
That one didn't land
but
for
she's
a lot
gonna
of
be,
reasons.
gonna be born what?
Papa's got
September
a brand new
25th?
bag.
That's some calendar math there I just did for you.
He's coming to town.
Anybody?
Yeah, he is.
Anybody? No.
I'm tired of trying to stretch this out.
You know who has some great Christmas songs?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Sure. Nah. Britney Spears.
Bum-ba-da-da.
What?
Okay.
Really?
My
What?
only wish this year.
Toxic.
I listen to that.
It's
All the
Britney,
time.
bitch.
It's great. Ariana Grande has some great Christmas songs.
I've heard that.
Santa Tell Me.
Whenever I hear
Selena
Ariana
Gomez.
Grande,
Does she have any?
I don't think so.
I think of this meme where a guy just types in "big spider" into the Google Translate, and it's just "big spider," and then to Spanish "Ariana Grande," and it's just a picture of a spider with like singing Ariana Grande's song.
That's funny.
Ariana Grande.
Even like the new edgy Christmas songs I like. Boys World released a Christmas single this year.
What is edgy about it?
It's called The Bitch Who Stole Christmas.
Nice.
And it's
That
fun.
sounds like a Hollywood Undead song.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of poppy, but it's also got this big band brass like backing music. I really like it.
Yeah.
It's got a good
Got any more B words you want to throw in there?
Any more
Brand.
alliteration?
Brand.
Big brand, brass backing.
Black.
Big brass band.
If we want to segue out of Christmas music, I
Okay.
do have an out.
Well, I still want to hear John's thoughts on
Yeah,
Christmas.
we hard left it. What's your out?
He doesn't
Did you
wanna
know you don't want to talk about Christmas music?
No, I'm fine, but I can just tell that you want to use this out.
Well, it's the out that Chris
Sex?
no.
Oh,
Okay.
When you brought up Leslie Gore. The
Right.
reason we were talking about
Right.
Leslie Gore in the car on
I'm
the
so
ride home.
confused. Is that Al Gore's daughter?
Mom, if anything.
Oh.
But
Here-
she's a lesbian.
But she's a lesbian, so definitely not.
Aunt?
Maybe Tipper Gores.
Oh.
I don't think that.
He
that's how
took
it
her
works.
last name?
Yeah,
think
that's something
how-
Al Gore would do, I think. No, the reason we were talking about Leslie Gore is because we were talking about our Spotify Wrapped. And we also talked about our Spotify Wrapped last year.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to talk about
I think this might have been John's corner coming up, maybe.
Oh?
Just continue.
He already used the
Well,
You know, wrapped like a present. Christmas.
oh, right back. We got on that roundabout and
I
came
was able to
right
actually
back.
watch my goddamn Wrapped this time. I didn't have to have a phone.
Attaboy.
It was lame.
What was your number one song?
Number one song is actually, it was just random because I didn't listen to a song all that many times in a vacuum, so I don't even remember what it was. It was just a song that happened to appear a lot in the playlist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember.
My Spotify Wrapped got fucked this year.
The Wrapped is always interesting for me just because it's an exercise in averages.
Yeah.
My number one is always Led Zeppelin because I just have more Led Zeppelin than any other
Yeah,
band. And number two is always Alter Bridge. Number three is always
Did you enjoy their thank you
Iron
message?
Maiden. I got an Iron Maiden thank you message.
I got like 6 thank you messages.
I only got one.
Oh, well, get fucked, loser.
Maybe my computer was having a hard time load up the Wrapped, so it could have been something to do with it. But I only saw Rob Halford giving me one.
My music narrowed this year. I remember like listening to over 60 genres last year. and
Yeah,
I
you
only-
went wild with that shit,
Yeah.
dude.
I only had 37 this year.
Wow, cut it in half. Over half.
It genuinely made me angry last year.
60 genres?
But my bagel sandwich.
He would listen to it at my house while we're like, he'd come over, he'd just throw it on
Hold on a
because like
second.
we're waiting
Did you
for a
just say
game.
the words "my bagel sandwich"?
Yeah, my bagel sandwich.
What the shit is that?
It's your top 5 genres.
I don't think I had a bagel sandwich.
I had a burger sandwich.
I didn't pay attention.
Mine's an everything bagel.
I love that movie.
Um,
God damn, I love that movie. You
we
need to
got-
watch it.
we go from rock to chamber pop. Not sure what that is, but it's a big one.
Chamber Pot?
Pop.
Oh.
Point of view indie, stomp and holler, and post grunge.
Okay.
Point of view indie.
I don't POV indie. I don't fucking know.
My top 5 genres were rock, video game music, synthwave, soft rock, and dark synth. I was listening to a lot of synthwave this year because of the Astral Sea
Yeah, of
arc of the
Of
campaign.
course.
I'm interested to see where it'll go now that
Um,
we're moving by it.
Apparently, Madison, USA, is where I have the most. My music taste is most alike.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the top 1% of Led Zeppelin, Alter Bridge,
Hell
and
yeah.
Iron Maiden, and Judas Priest.
My city was Halifax, Canada. Just
I
way
was,
up there.
I think I was also Canada, but I don't remember what the city was.
942 songs.
Like different songs that you listened
Where
to?
did we go for this?
You only listened to 942
I
different
know.
songs?
I know.
Oh, is that?
I've listened to more than that.
I just
think.
had a peek at Cody's.
I played 2,000 songs.
942 different songs.
I
seems
don't
very
use
low.
Spotify a lot. I usually go into
Okay.
YouTube.
Yeah, well, you're a degenerate.
YouTube doesn't have a Wrapped for music.
Do they have a rap?
Uh,
John's struggling. He's got a sandwich. I see it.
Let's try.
your top
Ugh.
song was Two Atoms in a Molecule by Noah and the Whale.
I think I remember you talking about this, and I don't think I enjoyed it.
My top one. So
Ooh.
I was taking a lot of time to put together new battle music for D&D.
Does
when we got
this
to my game?
size reflect how much you listened or
Yes.
something?
I think so.
Yeah.
My top one was video game music, followed by alternative metal, then rock, soundtrack, and epiccore.
The piece de resistance, and why we're talking about this, is because my top song of 2023 was Leslie Gore's It's My Party, and I'll Cry If I Want To. I don't know how that snuck in. It says I've listened to it 90 times this year.
Holy shit.
And
You must have had a rough day.
I guess so. It's a short song, too, so you can listen to it a lot.
Dude, we listened to it 10 times just in the car.
That's a good point.
You just said the words, it's a short song, and it just flashed me back to a day that will live in infamy for me. We were talking about Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah.
Right.
And John was like, there's only like one good part of that song. The rest of the song sucks shit. And I was like, and Chris and I were just like, what the fuck did you just say? What are you talking about? That song sucks. And yeah, he's only like 2.5 minutes long. It's so short. And I don't understand, John.
I have no
Explain.
idea what we're talking about.
Some folks are born made to raise a flag.
I don't know. That was all I cared about was like that beginning part.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And
okay.
then the helicopters go over.
See, we were in a
Shooting
helicopter.
civilians.
Because like I wanted to specifically find that song while we were doing GTA missions.
Yeah.
And then it was like, all right, well,
My song of the year did make top 5
Yeah.
plays. Yeah. A Better Son or Daughter by Rilo Kiley was number 3.
That's the biggest tragedy about the Iraq War is that we did not get the music that Vietnam did.
Yeah.
No,
They got bangers.
all we got was Green Day,
American
and
Idiot.
nobody wanted Green Day.
Isn't Rilo Kiley the guy from Star Wars?
Yeah, Rilo Kiley.
You've made this joke before?
Yeah, in the car. 30,000 minutes of listening. I peaked
Yeah,
on...
you peaked a long time.
I peaked on some day in March where I listened to 15 hours of
Um,
music that day.
Good God.
I'm
15
now-
hours in a 24-hour day.
I'm now feeling a
you
little,
listen to how many minutes?
little.
30,000.
I'm feeling a little timid.
Go ahead.
17 minutes.
you-
900 songs
Do
in
you,
17 minutes.
do you want to take the chance that I say mine and it's more or less?
Yours is
Also,
more.
yours doesn't count.
Yours
You
is
have
more.
you mostly listen on YouTube. So why are you even looking at your fucking Spotify Wrapped?
It gave it to me.
It's okay.
That's why.
He's
Way
more.
to participate.
John's more. Stop it! No! Don't swallow!
18,000
That's not
minutes.
usually what I get.
13 days worth of listening.
7,883.
I wish I had these stats for me, because I am almost 100% certain. How many hours of listening did you say?
18,800
days?
something.
18 days?
13 days?
13 days? I'm almost certain that I kicked the shit out of all of you guys, because I
Yeah.
just do nothing. And I did, like, when I turn on my computer, Spotify playlist, and I just listen to it.
20 days for me.
Yeah.
Although I will say, I will amend, and Spotify says that my number 1 song was It's My Party by Leslie Gore. But actually, I do know this. I don't have the statistics to back this up. But the actual favorite song of mine was a Nightcore remix of a Finnish cover of a Swedish pop song called Where Were You Last Night?
Oh.
Originally by Anki Bagger, but covered by Nightwish.
Oh.
And
Do I know Nightwish?
probably they're a Finnish symphonic metal
Is
band.
Nightwish the one who did the fucking awesome riff from Continue?
It's possible.
I think it was. There's a show on YouTube, it used to be, I don't know if it's anymore, called Continue, where they just play a game on a couch, 3 dudes on a couch playing a game, like from, you know, in NES days. And they had like epic maneuver music, where they would, and the meme in the show, it got devolved over time, and that was kind of the joke, is like they do something kind of cool, and the epic maneuver music was dun 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 bum 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 and I think that's Nightwish.
It might be. The reason I know this is because there's a second cover of that remix and cover of the original song on Spotify by a different artist.
Incredible.
And that song is number 6. But I listened to a YouTube version of the Nightcore remix probably for 24 hours
Yeah. See, like,
total.
what's your most listened to song, John? Because you do that thing too.
My most
'Cause you're
listened to
autistic, I think.
song was actually 3 songs from NF's most recent album.
Right.
Mm.
Well, you guys like, do you do that too? Where you'll just listen to the same song that you like over and over and over?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I don't do that.
One day I listened to I went to the gym and then I left the gym and I went for a walk and I listened to the same song 10 times.
Like just going on a walk.
Rookie numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It really is compared to these two.
Well, I
fucking
got back
degenerates.
to my apartment by then.
I can't imagine listening. I can, like, if I'm playing a game, maybe I could tune it out if it's just the same noises over and over. But if I'm just walking, doing nothing, and like the activity I'm doing is listening to music, I can't imagine listening to the same song.
Well, no, like I'll get into like a funk, right? And then the song will hit, and I'm just like, I gotta just keep listening.
like
to
a
the
song,
song.
like the genre.
No. It was
I
emo
know.
music,
Yeah.
actually.
I know.
I've listened to 568 artists this year.
Good for you.
I might be
Rookie
less
numbers.
than that, honestly. I might be less
Really?
because
How many-
I just listen to my playlist and I look for new shit on the Discover every once in a while. It's all
Number of
this
artists?
sucks shit.
Let's see if I can find those numbers.
It should be right before your number one
Yeah.
artist.
My top played song was Buzzkill by Mothica, which is the only song that I like by them. However, in April, I listened to specifically that song because I know I don't listen to anything else by that band for a total of 429 minutes.
Yeah.
And there was the song
Did
is
it,
about
did it say how many plays that was?
no
How long's the song?
about 2.5 minutes.
Oh my god, John.
And there was, I know for certain, there was about a 3-hour period that I only listened to that song and I just had it going on repeat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
429
Hell yeah.
is well over 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. But there was one specific day
Oh, I see.
that I had 3
I-
hours
I
of just
thought-
listening to that
For
song.
some reason, I thought 429 minutes in a single day. That'd be crazy.
Oh, no.
Any highlights from your top songs playlist?
Oh, I didn't know.
Tia Carrera's cover of Ballroom Blitz is
She's
my
so
number 2
pretty.
song. Great song. It was really the major driving force behind putting together the playlists for the bar fight
Yeah.
in the astral plane.
Not my favorite version of Ballroom Blitz. I like Crocus.
You're a top 0.5% fan of Cake.
What's the song?
I don't know what any of those words meant together.
I'm the top 0.5% of Cake listeners.
What's
Nice.
Cake? Give me a song.
I want
Yep.
a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket.
Right.
Or
Good job.
He's going the distance.
He's going for speed.
My number one song by them is "Satan Is My Motor." Satan is my motor.
Have you ever heard the song "Jesus Built My Hot Rod"? Weirdly similar.
No.
Weirdly similar to that sentiment.
Yeah.
I'm a degenerate. I have no phone. These three fucking millennials. You're a bit of a zoomer, I guess.
Mhm.
Looking at their phone, like, goddamn.
This isn't very compelling. I immediately regretted bringing up the topic.
All right.
And it's a terrible corner idea.
Yeah, terrible. I'm sorry, guys.
My number 2 artist is They Might Be Giants.
I know one song by the Miami Giants, and it's a goddamn intro to a TV show.
What? Which one?
Malcolm in the Middle, dog.
This is fair. But dude,
Malcolm in the Middle, dog.
they call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm
Sounds like a
interested
song
in
I'd
things.
really like. Fucking
My top songs are John Denver again. 2 years in a row, he's my number one
Yeah, he was.
artist.
That's
Uh,
right.
Top 1%. Actually, top 0.1%.
Marry him.
So, you know.
Maybe get a life.
Fuck.
But John Denver, the Eagles, Jim Croce, Bo Burnham, also my number 4 artist. That's not good news.
No.
Because,
But you really like that. There was a couple songs that you really enjoyed from that album he did.
yeah, Inside. That's not a good song for you just to want to be listening to make him your number 4 artist, though. Yeah, I was going through some stuff this year, I guess.
Look who's inside again.
That's it.
Man, that's
that.
Whenever I think about Bo Burnham, I just think of that one clip and it's just so not funny to me, and it's tainted my entire image of Bo Burnham, where he's like, this next song is called A World on Fire. And he just hits the piano a bunch, and it's just not that funny to me. But people really like it, and I think it's funny. And I don't know if there's.
I think that's some of his weaker material.
Yeah, but it's tainted what Bo Burnham is to so many people, because I can just see like a single still frame from one of his music videos for him performing for the Inside album. I'm like, that's not the same guy. That's a different guy now, and yeah.
Yep.
Dead air, huh? Dead air! I don't have a pack of saltines.
I'm over Spotify Wrapped now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Christmas?
No, I've had a lot of time to think about this.
Yeah?
And I think you and I are actually a bit in the same boat.
Me and you?
Yeah. Where I feel like I have to be happy at Christmas.
Yeah.
And today, I mean, like, so I make it a point. My parents constantly talk to me about memories and how you're never gonna get this back. Like, it's always gonna be like these are the days that you're gonna look back on and be like, you're just gonna be happy that you had these days. And it made me think, whenever we have our get together breakfast every Sunday, like, I always try to do something that's like funny, will make people laugh, will kind of like spark the enjoyment, kind of get everybody maybe a little riled up.
Drunk, maybe.
I'm told I am the instigator in the family, and I absolutely 100% am. But it's like, it's the instigation that's like, you know, this nephew is talking a lot of shit or anything. He's like starting to annoy people. So I pick up a piece of bread, a biscuit, I just fucking huck it at his face. And like everybody laughs a little bit, and like there's a little bit, yeah,
cause scars on his cornea.
Exactly.
This is mature conflict resolution.
And then like, you know, like every around Christmas time,
tell him to scratch it.
When it snows, my family knows one snow of the year, I'm gonna fucking get everybody with snowballs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it because it's fun, it's memorable. But like, dog, part of me is just kind of doing it because I know we want to make memories.
He's got that dog in
him. And I also kind of feel the pressure of like, I have to do this. I have to be this fun, cool, like easygoing dude, because like otherwise my parents are gonna worry.
Yeah.
And like I feel forced to like be the guy. This is who I gotta be.
See, I rebel against the fucking system. I'm not gonna be that fucking guy. You want me to be happy? How about you do something that makes me happy? Don't just say be happy, right? That's like the worst thing you can say to a depressed person, right? Maybe is be happy. Hey,
smile more.
Be happy, Chris. And I've thought about this a lot actually, because I'm just very introspective when it comes to I just have so much time to be fucking nasal gazy. All around, navel gazy. I did a John. A spoonerism. When I think it might be a case of be careful who you pretend to be sometimes, because I wanted to be that curmudgeonly Christmas time when I didn't want to be, but I like pretended to be like when I was a kid that like Christmas time, presents and gifts, I'm so happy, I'm supposed to be happy, and then now I am that. Now I really am this person who's like, shit, dude, I don't feel it. I don't feel it, and I feel bad because of it. And I feel like you're the one making me feel bad. The time, not no one in particular. The time is the one making me feel bad. Like, there's a conceited effort in the culture of Christmas to make me feel bad for not being fucking happy because it's Christmas. And,
you irony poisoned yourself.
I think I actually did. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not a therapist.
John, I've been giving you a hard time this podcast, but I want to bring it around and say that I can relate.
You gonna take your gifts back?
No, I don't want them.
Please take back the Third Reich. I can wave off the Bill Cosby. Please take back the Third Reich.
I like that Cody's response to that was, "Ooh, fuck, no, I don't want that. Are you kidding me? No."
I got them because they're bad, and I want you to struggle with having them.
I love Luke Kong.
I really do like this. See, it doesn't work with me because I love trash.
Yeah.
Is
the
that
worse
why you
it
keep
is-
me around?
That's why
There's
I keep you
something
around.
vaguely racist about just his appearance.
Mhm.
Like, it
know.
reminds me of one of those like lawn jockeys that make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know exactly the ones you're talking about. You don't have to say it,
Yeah.
but we know the ones in blackface.
Yep. Yeah. Those. Is it blackface when they're just a statue?
Mm,
Let's move on.
John, I can
Speaking
relate
of
to what you're
blackface.
saying. There have definitely been times in my life where I feel like I can't feel the way that I want to because of the people around me. There's like an obligation to be there for them, to be what they need rather than what you want to be.
It seems like we're gonna have a tough conversation coming up.
No,
Okay, thank God.
I want you
Oh,
to know
fuck.
that you're heard. Your feelings are valid. They're so fucking valid, John.
Thank you.
And your friends are here.
I make it
Appreciate it.
a point to
To not do what everybody expects me to.
I purposely do not cry or be sad at funerals. That is everyone else's
Some
time.
Constitution there.
That is everyone else's time to be sad, and I can be strong for them.
I don't know if I
will-
believe you can. You seem like on the
I
razor's
didn't
edge.
cry at my uncle's funeral because mom and grandma were crying, and
You've got to be strong for them.
and
You know-
then I can cry on my own.
I think I might have chaos magicked my way into that position in my family.
Yeah.
In reality, I have genuine fears that
Just completely unemotional.
I might be like undiagnosed in a certain capacity to a thing that I think is might be a hot button term.
Mm-hmm.
But like at my grandmother and my dad's funeral, you saw the way I was. At my grandmother's funeral, I was just sitting there dead-eyed because I didn't want to be there. And then people kept coming up to me like, "It'll be okay," and they're crying, and I'm just like, "Yeah, it's gonna be okay." And they're like, "Oh," and I'm just like, "Yep, it's gonna be all right." And I just feel so bad because I don't want to pretend. I don't want to parrot these emotions just because I don't know. I don't know what is correct. I feel bad pretending. Man, what a corner, guys.
We really just brought it back down here at the end.
I blame Spotify rap.
I do too.
It's,
Captain
this is-
Marvel was not good. The Marvels was not good. Okay,
Don't escape
I don't
yet.
give a
You should
shit.
probably wait to escape.
no. I don't give a shit what you thought. John, we went to go see it. John thought it was okay. You're wrong. I watched it again. You were so wrong. How it's okay. Black girl magic? You kidding me? Why are they switching places?
where we
Why
at,
they spend
Cody?
so much
We're
time?
only at an hour.
We're only at an hour. I think for a new year, we need to work on making it an hour. So, you know what? We had a good talk.
That's normally the
Oh.
opposite trend that successful podcasts go.
They get
Oh, go
longer.
long?
They
Longer?
get much longer. Like
I'm gonna flip and reverse it.
Also, maybe we need a successful podcast.
Yeah.
We have to do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too first.
So, I think it's time to wrap this
hardcore
up.
history is the best example of that.
Mhm.
He went from having like 15-minute of pop fuckers and then like World War II 19-hour epics.
Mm. Yeah.
The face you just made when I said that.
Let's park this
Park
one in the
this
garage.
one in the
I guess you guys will
barn.
get to hear the rest of my thoughts on Christmas next time.
Let's drop that fucker on Hiroshima.
Gonna be honest, John, this one is already dated. So having it another week later and we're still talking about Christmas.
When this comes out, it'll be.
Oh, I meant next Christmas.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Well, that will be very timely
Yeah.
then.
Oh,
Incredible.
happy New Year's Eve. This will be the last podcast of the year.
Is it coming out on Thursday? Is that New Year's Eve? When is New Year's Eve?
Sunday, next Sunday.
I will make it come out on Christmas Eve.
New
Tomorrow?
Year's Eve.
No.
Okay.
Can we just stop talking?
Guys,
Okay.
The Marvels wasn't that great. It was not good.
Goodbye, everybody.